Hi again. This is lesson 7 and it will take us quite a few time to get through this. So please bear with me. I need to have everything on a video, but we will be watching part of this every time. And I may be able to cut it in shorter parts. Okay, let's start and revise what we have done in the past. Number 1. We have learned how to expand these expressions first and then simplify. Just remind you, because as you will see later, factorizing is the opposite of this. So let's have it as a revision and refreshing your memory. When I'm expanding expressions, I multiply this by this and this by this. I'm distributing another way this all these parts, and I start like this: equals 4xy, first x and then y, and I keep this sign, minus, multiply this by this, so I multiply the numbers only. 2 times 4, 8x, and I write this as it is, minus 7xy, equals. Now I bring the same things together so I know what I'm doing in the beginning. As a child, I used to make a note underneath to remember when I'm writing, and I remember immediately so I know what they go together. Let's see. Now I want you to write 4xy minus 7xy minus 8x. You see, this is here, I don't change anything. So I write equals, I have 4, take away 7, forget the xy, it's like simplifying. But you have to remember to write it. Okay, so I'm doing the calculations with the numbers. 4 minus 7, keep the sign of the larger and subtract. Minus 3xy minus 8x. Done. Let's see how we can solve this one, which looks a little bit harder. Again, it's not. Reminder, this with this in the beginning, this with that, until you get used. And then this with this, and this with that. Now, let's write it. 2AP. It's very important to have the alphabetical order because you may confuse your mind if you write 2AP and 2PA, especially when you're stressed. So I've done the first one, and the second one is minus, I keep this sign, minus AQ. Minus, I keep this sign. When I have two different, I keep negative. When I have two the same, I have always plus. So minus 2PQ, and I have minus times minus plus. First the number 3, and this in alphabetical order. This and this in alphabetical order. AQ. AQ. Do I have something similar? I'm thinking now. Do I have something similar? Yes, I do. I have this and this. So I can write them all together. Or I can start writing this and I keep them at the end. So I go and write 2AP. Done. Take away, I'm here now, 2PQ. Done. Minus, I'm here now, minus AQ, which means 1 AQ, plus 3 AQ equals. I write this as I started because there is nothing I can do with them at the moment. I don't know factorization. Remember that, that's what I need in this booklet here. And then I go and do this operation. 1 plus 3 minus 1 plus 3 equals, correct, plus 2AQ. Done. So this is the factorization we finished in this area, and the same with this. That's the second exercise we did, and now we're going to something we called factorization. Factorization means I'm finding the common factors and I have them outside. Okay. The book uses this, and I love to use it because we saw how algebra sometimes is of great help in geometry, and how in everyday life I can use algebra to solve some problems. I would like to use here the pens so I can write in there and explain things better. Okay, let's start right here. I want you to remember that this one and this one are the same. So this is common. This is the common factor. Okay, remember the common factor. And it happens to be the highest common factor. So how do I write this? I write 3, and this 3 is common everywhere, and I open brackets to say that this 3 goes to every one of these 2. Okay, so I'm writing 3 2x, that means 3 times 2x. Isn't that the way I find the area? 3 times this side times this side, so it is 3 times 2x. So that's how I write here, 3 times 2x. And I want also to say 3 times what? 3y. Close the brackets to show that this goes from here to there and from here to there. But what's in between? I want you to pay attention to this little plus. Right here I got plus. This is the factorized form. Okay? 3 brackets 2x plus 3y. What's the expanded form? It's factorized. What's the expanded form? I have to do my multiplications. Let's do the expanded form. 3 times 2x equals 6x. I keep the same sign, plus 3 times 3 equals 9. 9 what? 9y. And this is the expanded form. The next step will be to evaluate. That means to give a value to x or y. That means I need to solve it. But that is in lesson 9. Let's go back and see how this works into this part. Here, remember, I have the expanded form. So I'm going back to my side. This is my expanded form. And I need to find the common thing. So what's the common in these things? I see this common. Do you see anything else common? I think I see this as common, the minus. want you to remember, if I take the minus outside, inside of the brackets, I will have plus. So let's see how I'm writing in my factorized form. I'm writing minus 6x, done it, and what's left inside? All of the remainders. 3y. Remember, I have that outside, now inside is plus. What's left? I've done this. It's here. So what's this? Just constant 8. Okay? Can I factorize this one? I see a 2 common. Do you see the 2 common? Okay, I see 2, 2, 2. So write 2 here. Do you see anything else common? I can't say P common because P is only here and here. I can't say A because A is only here and here. And I can't say Q because Q is only here and here. So that's my only common thing. So what am I writing inside? Done, done, done. Because that's plus, I have to keep inside this minus. Remember that. I haven't changed that. So I'm writing inside A, B, minus P, Q, plus, the same sign, A, Q. Check. Okay. So what has happened? Somebody will say, well, I'm going around and around. I had it in a very compacted form. I expanded it and I factorized it again. But I want to ask you this. Does this look up here look the same like this one here? It does not. That's why I'm playing around. I'm manipulating around these things so I can lead wherever I want. I may need to cancel, I may need to simplify. And here I can't simplify anything, it doesn't look like it. Okay? But here I can simplify the two. We'll see. Sometimes I may get rid of all of this. And this is why algebra is magic. I'm not calling it algebra, I'm calling it al-magic. Let's go and see the next one I want to discuss. This is something we have to follow. We have to write each term in the expression as a product of prime numbers. Okay? So we have to break it as a product of prime numbers. Remember that. Then circle all common factors to find the highest common factor. Okay? And then write the highest common factor in front of the brackets. This is what we need to remember. And write the highest common factor in front of the brackets means I'm factorizing. Let's see an example and I'm coming back to this. Okay. Which one I'm going to use? Which one? I'm starting from something easy and we go to hardest. I'm trying to do these examples first because here it's better. And I'm going to write them on here. It tells me 10x and which is plus 15. What's the common factor? The exercise tells me, remember, write each term in expression as a product of prime factors. Let's start working with this. So this is product of prime factors. Can we remember what it is? I think it is 2 times 5 times x, okay, plus 3 times 5. Okay? Nice. So which one can I, that's equals to this. So what else can I take outside? This part and this part, they have common which one? That's it. The highest common factor. So the highest common factor is 5. So I keep 5 outside. I start the brackets, and inside I put the remainders, because that's gone out, as a sum or the result of a subtraction, or whatever is the sign. I use the sign. That's the easiest thing for you. I use whatever is the sign inside there. So I'm writing 2, what else? X, correct, plus 3. Okay? Yes, that's inside the brackets. So this is the factorized form. Do you see that? 10x plus 15 can be written also as equals 5 outside the brackets, 2x plus 3 inside the brackets. Let's try the second one, but over here because I don't have space. Oh, I think I can do it this way here. Okay, let's start working on this. It reads 12a and 18b. Let's break it into its prime factors. 12 is 3 times 4 times a, and 18 is 3 times 6 times b. Okay. But then what's 4? 4 is made out of 2 and 2. Okay? So I'm writing again 3 times 2 times 2 times a, plus, this is in the beginning until you get the hang of it. Later we'll do it quickly. 3 times, what is 6? Correct. 2 times 3 times b. Let me change the color to show you exactly what I'm doing. This 4 here becomes 2 times 2. And this 6 here becomes 2 times 3. Okay? Let's go back and have the same color because I need to show you what we're doing. So now I want you to remember that something has to get outside the brackets. And let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I recover it now. I know what was the problem. I couldn't write over there. So I'm coming over here and repeating the whole lot. So I was working with 12a and 18b. And I was at the stage where I opened this 3 times 4 times A plus 3 times 6 times B, and they are equal to each other. But then I realized that I have to open it up to its prime factors, so I have to keep writing and keep breaking the 4 into its prime factors. So 4 is 2 times 2. The rest will be the red again. 3 times 2 times A. Remember, we did this and this. Plus 3 times B. And I have to open my 6 into its prime factors, which is 2 times 3. Now, can you find what is the same before in this part and in this part? Before and after the plus. Because this is my middle line, the plus. The plus goes everywhere. I expand it, I move towards, I open it up, but because it is plus. So, and I'm opening, I'm expanding. So what is the common thing? Do you see any common thing? I see this, and yes, this. And B, A, 3, 2, oh, another one. You see that? So that's common. So what is the common thing? It's 3 times 2, which is 6. If I take this away from this side and from this side, and I saw that I took it away because I put the brackets there, what do I keep inside the brackets? First things first, I keep the plus. This doesn't change. And whatever's left outside is done, but now I have to do whatever is left inside the brackets. So what's 4 inside the brackets from this side of the cross? Correct, the 2A. What about this side of the cross? Correct, 3B. Done. So I have to write 12A plus 18B can be written as 6 2A plus 3B. If we do it step by step, we get full marks. And let's do the last one, and the rest we'll do it in the class because this becomes a very long video. What is in here? 6C squared D and AC D squared. What I need to do is to separate the letters from the numbers in my mind. I'm opening both, and the letters and the numbers. And I know that's a very, very devious and slow process, but we will do it. Let's open this first. This will become 2 times 3. And this will become 2 times 4. Perfect. So, do you have any clue what will be left outside now? Yes. That's what will be outside of the brackets. 2. And I'm opening the brackets already. What will happen here? This is written C times C times D. You see that? Its little dot is a times. Okay? And on this side I have C D. D. Because I have D squared. Do you see anything else common? Aha. That's wrong. I was very much in a hurry, so I have to see what else I can have outside. What else can I have outside? I can have this. Yes, I can, because in both sides. So I'm writing here 2C. And do I have anything else? I think I can have this too. Why? Yes. So CD. So let's get rid of what's gone and see what I have been left to put inside. Now I'm starting my brackets. And I want you to remember that this plus has to go everywhere. Okay? What's left inside? Done, outside, done, outside, done, outside. So what's left? Correct. 3C. And done, done, done. So what's inside? 4D. Perfect. So if I take away this thinking part, what will be? This is a clear form. Okay? Now, how do we write it? In the beginning, we write all the little steps. And at the end, you will put in a nice square what's the correct answer. Let's do another one. I'll do N and we're finishing. Let's do the N. The N reads, and I'll try to write it the best way possible. 18 S to the third, T to the sixth, and 15 ST. Let's expand, find the common things, and then factorize. Okay, what is this made out of? 18 is made out of 3 times 6. And what about this? S, I'm not putting any more times because it will be confusing. Alright, the S next to each other. I mean, a small dot will be my multiplication sign. Okay, S times S times S, and T, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 T's on this side. On the other side, I have plus. I have to have my plus everywhere. Don't forget my plus. And what's on the other side? It is 3 times 5 S D. Okay? I need to remember that this is equals to this and this is equals to this. Okay. In this stage, there is no point to break this up because 6 and 5 don't have anything common. So I think I'm alright. I'm writing 3 outside, 3 from here gone, 3 from here gone. And what else I have? I have 1s from here, 1s from there, 1t from here, 1t from there. So what's left inside the brackets? I open the brackets and I write 6. I want you to tick it underneath because you may make a mistake. How many s's? 1, 2. S squared. How many t's? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. T to the fifth. Okay? Plus, I'm bringing my plus closer. What's left inside here? Yes, just 5. And I close this. Have I made a mistake? Have I made a mistake? Of course I have a mistake. What's the mistake? Oh, let me check again. This is okay. This is here. Yes, this is there. What else I have crossed out? Ah, this and this. I have crossed them out and I didn't put them on their spot at the time I needed. I forgot it. This is the problem with algebra. When we do it, we have to quickly do it back there and write it, otherwise we'll forget it. Okay? So, this is what we need to write in the beginning. And I'm sure in class will practice. Remember, this video is for you to play again and again to remember how we do stuff. The next exercise is the same. I think it is a little bit easier. And the last one is a game. The one who wins that, I think, can be able to win the golden star. Okay? Thank you.